Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on super quick to go through a frequent issue that we have found and finally solved that I know other people have been experiencing too. So if you have a Godox light or a PixaPro light and you're utilizing one of these little wireless triggers, but it is not working or it's not firing the light, or you've got a new one, or something's happening, basically the connection between that and your light is not working, this video is the one for you. This is the little trigger that we're going to be talking about today. It looks like this one. I would imagine that if yours looks similar, then the same solution will probably work. So what we're looking at doing is reconnecting this to your light. Now, what I have here today to work with is a PIKA200 Pro, which is the same as an AD600 Pro from Godox. And I also have a AD600 Pro, which is the same as an AD600 Pro. So anything from this range will work in the same way as far as I am aware, and this may also work for you if you have a different light, but the method of accessing the menus to sort this out is different. So first things first, make sure you have batteries in your trigger. You need to be able to turn it on. It needs to be able to run perfectly well. Now, if you have your trigger and that's set up, all I want you to do is go through the menus in all of the options to sort this out. First thing you're going to have to do is go ahead and select the menu on the trigger. So just hit the little menu button that's on there. Then I want you to go down in the little list until you get to ID. So ID looks like this. And when you're on ID, I want you to pop over into that and I want you to select a number. It can be any number. There's quite a lot of options in here. I'm going to go ahead and select 5 because why not? And I'm going to go ahead and press the set button to enter that in there, and then go back to the main screen. So I've already done that now. This is ID 5. Then what I need to do is find that on my lights. So the method is a little bit different. In terms of the hardest one to find, you're going to be going through on your 200 Pro, your AD200 Pro, making sure that it is turned on with a good battery in it. Then you're going to go and head into the menu by pressing the menu button, swizzle over to F7. In this case. Now, it may not be F7 on yours. What I want you to look for is the little icon up there in the top left-hand corner. Tiny little icon up there. Looks like a little radio antenna. Okay, that means you're on the right one. When you're in here and you're in F7, go ahead and break into that and change that to the same number you've just set on your trigger. So I'm going to go ahead with 5, and then I'm going to press set, and then I'm going to press menu to get back to the main screen. So when you've done that, you've turned everything on, you're ready to test the situation. Make sure you're on the same channel. So in my case, I'm on channel 1. And then in theory, if I press test, this should fire. Yay, perfect. So this one's now connected. This one is working. I can go ahead and turn that off. Now on the AD600 Pro, getting into the menu is quite straightforward. I'm not sure that's going to stay balanced on the table, but we're going for it. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the AD600 Pro, which I'll bring into frame slightly here. And then what I'm going to do is go into the menu system, scroll all the way down until we get to, you guessed it, ID. When we're in ID, go ahead and go into there, change the number to 5. So let me show you this, if I can. Why are these so heavy? So when you've got that, go ahead and lock that in, set and menu to get back to the front. And then obviously I've got the flash cover on here, but in theory, as long as I'm on the same channel, this is channel 1, my trigger is channel 1. When I press this, it should fire. Yay, perfect. So that's it. There's nothing more to it than that. Make sure your IDs match. If you share your trigger with other people, make sure they're aware of it. If you have borrowed a trigger and you've changed the ID, try and change it back. Otherwise, someone else might have to try and find this video. Hopefully that was useful for you guys. If it was, let us know down in the comments below. And I'll see you again really, really soon.